Yeah, peace to the world. You know what I mean? On this Knowledge Cipher Day. Knowledge at a Cipher. Right? You know, been here on this plane of existence in this physical form for what? Freedom born years. Going into power cipher years. You know what I mean? That's my degree, freedom born. You don't know what that means? Look it up. You know, all the knowledge that I acquired thus far, subway traveling, walking the land, interacting with other humans, you know, other people in the physical form. What I have to say is this, right? We don't like to see people dying. That hurts, right? And we understand that it's a reality. We acknowledge this. We know this. You know, everything in the physical form that's living is going to distill back in some form, shape, or fashion. Right? That's the, you know, process of life: birth, growth, decay, and death. You know what I mean? Understanding this, you know, we see that in this time, the day that we living in, which is 2021, people are dying, you know, at an alarming rate if you want to look at the ratio or the rate of how fast people die during decades or, you know, centuries and shit like that. You know, you got the wars. We still in this coronavirus pandemic. You got, you know, third world countries with people fighting for any type of power. People being killed. You got people being killed in the streets, you know, amongst, you know, the lower class or the poor people. You know what I mean? They're killing each other. You know. Then you got the motherfuckers that's mentally, you know, disturbed on some type of level or skewed, that kill for all kind of thrill and, you know, physical pleasure. You know, you got raping, pillaging, you know, thievery, robbery, you know, white collar crimes, you know, cyber crimes, you know. These are all the things that, you know, the people here in the sphere we on are subjected to, you know, based off of ideology, idea, concept, and, you know, not knowing, in a sense. You know? Everybody believe the idea of the direction humanity should go in is the ultimate direction. Life is to be lived, expressed, appreciated, loved, respected, protected, you know, admired. Life is to be spoke about, you know. We watch the news daily, and 85% of the rhetoric, which is, you know, revolves around propagandized concepts, is all perpetuating, the death rate. Not death itself, because fate is fate, but the rate of pushing it along, so to speak. You got, people, you got abortion clinics, all kind of shit. And in this day and time, with the things that's going on in the world today, a motherfucker would be like, well, damn, like, if a motherfucking woman get raped and all this shit, it's a whole lot of shit, mental shit that go along with that. And, you in that type of sense, I deal with pro-choice. But in the sense of just, you done had sex with somebody and you got pregnant, you know what I'm saying, on some one night stand shit, I don't think it's a choice in that matter. I think you should have the baby and you should be held accountable and made responsible to take care of the child. But in any event, back to the foundation, the knowledge, add a cipher. The knowledge that I have, I'm adding to the cipher. Letting the world know how I see it. And I would appreciate if others would add a cipher and let their knowledge add a cipher, let me know how they see it. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to change things. As people here on this planet, we have to look more into, the progression of life itself, in a sense in civilization and people living in this human form. We have to look at it on a, more realistic plateau if we're talking about longevity and the advancement of civilization and humanity as we know it. We have to stop playing games. We have to stop tampering with the elements. We have to listen more, speak less, But we don't have to do that. You don't have to do it. You can stay in the midst of 6, on the bottom of the 8, on the path of destruction, to a future that's nothing. It's all around you. The vibration, the energy, the cry, you know what I mean? For the polarity of life to switch, in a more positive direction. Look at the world we have today. Look at the things we have, done as humans. You understand what I'm saying? I'm holding a smartphone. You got tablets, little kids, you got all kind of technology. You got AI, artificial intelligence, you got the motherfucking GPS. This is all done by us as humans. I'm not gonna exclude nobody. I'm not gonna put nobody up or down. I'm speaking on behalf of humanity. And yet and still, we continue to what? Kill and not realize and see life for what it really is. We still caught up in what it appeared to be. Something that was put here by some coincidental, explosion or some mystical figure that, blinked his eyes and this shit all appeared. But he didn't appear to show that he did it. That's not a reality. We are that intelligence. Us humans, we share this energy. We share this divine mind. God is one. This planet is our home. Black, brown, yellow, white, half original, and red seeds. Like, the most absurd thing in my mind sometimes is the fact that humans pay rent for land, or humans claim land and sell land to other humans. When there's space and land and enough, things in every part of the planet where people could thrive. You know what I'm saying? However, we can't we can't see alike. Because we ain't A alike, so we don't know how to be alike. It's ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. She was always right before our eyes. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I see when I acknowledge the Cipher though. How unaware people are of their own being, their own intelligence, their own mind. How unaware that this physical form is a vehicle that they utilize to show and prove the existence of one mind, which is self. Arm, leg, arm, what? Supreme head. The Son of Man, is the man who's most brightest, who has the most positive outlook in the day and time he's living in. I could say I'm that. I've met people that I've acknowledged that is that. Motherfuckers that, aided me in elevating, my consciousness to the highest degree of self that I can achieve. Whoever's the brightest amongst you, whatever man, because the man is the foundation of all things in existence, the black man, the Asiatic black man. All men came from him. All people. When we start to get into things like that, it makes people feel some type of way, and then they start to, I'm different. Or he's saying something like, no, I'm not putting myself above or below anybody, because people is people. Man is man, it's just the reality of things. That wasn't even something we expressed, as far as, the shade or color of people's skin and shit like that. You know what I mean? The microscope put on that wasn't put on that by the original man. We treated everybody equal, and we still treat everybody equal because we know people is equal. This is six. This Earth, this planet Earth. This is equality. Everything here is for everybody that's here. There's enough air for everybody to breathe. There's enough soil for everybody to plant crops and eat and eat and be plentiful without having to sell it to each other. There's enough lumber, and there's enough materials and raw materials for everybody to have a home. There's enough fish in the sea. Motherfuckers, I ain't fucking fed 5,000 people with 2 loaves of bread, or 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. Well, damn, that shit, you can break that shit down a lot, nigga. That fish real flaky. Everybody get a motherfucking flake, motherfucker. That'll sustain you for a couple of more seconds, bitch, while I drop this knowledge on you. That's protein. The physical body is something the physical body needs to convert into energy, right? But it's just the love I got for humanity, and this is what I, throughout my studies and applying supreme mathematics to everything, since I've been 15 years old to now 49. And, it's just a blessing to have such a perspective and to know that it's other people that are like-minded with this perspective, that's here to really build, and add on and speak the truth and speak reality, that's in alignment with the long order of the universe, And that's what I wanted to say from the foundation, is that when we speak, you know, to each other, and I'm gonna clarify, I'm gonna make it clear to my people, us, you know, black and brown people, you know what I'm saying? When we see each other and we see people that look like us, black, brown, and yellow, or whatever have you, and we acknowledge each other, we gotta speak. We should, I suggest we speak properly, we speak respectfully, we speak kind, and we treat each other kind, you know. And that's not to say we're submissive or passive, you know what I mean? Because we understand that it's still people out here, most of the people out here in the world is in an unlike mindset. So you gotta always be on guard, you know, be the warrior that you are at heart, be a warrior in knowledge and positivity, and the reconstruction of, you know, the black reality of things, man, because the black reality of things is the universal reality of things. The universe is encased in blackness. You know what I mean? This is the science of the mind. Everything is in the mind. Nothing's outside of the mind. The mind is omnipotent, omniscient, you know. You know, what I don't know, you know. You know, and what we don't know, somebody else know, and so forth and so on. And when we come together, all minds are one, and all the answers to the questions flow free in the mind. You know, and when we start the verse, when you and I start the verse, we can bring about solutions, cures, you know, basically love, peace, and happiness. That's how I see today's mathematics, though. Peace to the world. Love y'all.